Alright, guys. Quick pivot, man. So we're back. I'm actually back home in Indiana. Um, Not the best reasons here for a funeral from my wife's host family's grandfather or dad. So I'm here for a funeral, but it's Friday. We're here to train. So we're at Classics. Got the T-shirt on. Classics right here, man. We're gonna go inside and get after it. See what it's about today. See how I'm feeling? Feeling like a little bit tighter than usual. More so in the knee. Yesterday I was feeling pretty good. I was like, oh man, I'm feeling like this is going away now. Now I feel like the knee, it's not irritated, like not in pain, but it's tight. So that's my body saying, hey, your knees, we don't want your knee to move. We want your knee to stay in this one position because there's something there that is irritated and somewhat injured, right? So the amount of motion is not as good. But that's not going to make me like not go hard today and get after it. For sure, I'm definitely going to get after it. We're going to do chest and back. But here at Classics, they got all the great machines and stuff. So we're going to have a lot of fun, move around the machines. But I'm going to start off with some hyperextensions on that pad thing that I was laying on at Amp Gym, I think that gym was called, in St. Augustine. So I'm going to do that. Then they also have reverse hypers. So I'm going to do some reverse hypers. Really get that lower back warmed up. And then I've been doing this cable movement. I'm probably not going to record that, but I've been doing this cable movement. Put my feet in like one of the handles or something. And I've been moving my hips outward. And it's been giving me this sensation, this burn that I haven't felt. Almost like a feeling that when you just start awakening a muscle. So I think that's been helping in the lower back. But, I don't know. I'm just balling it out here. But we're home. We're at Classics. I love this gym. It's a vibe. So I think I'm going to start doing this too when I'm back in Florida, is recording in the car my workouts, or recording pre-workout what I'm doing, and then go in the gym, and then, maybe do all those things, and then maybe come back out here and then record in the car of my post workout, because I feel more comfortable talking in the car and, being myself than being inside the gym and stuff like that, which I do feel comfortable in the gym sometimes, but it all depends on the situation. So yeah, let's go inside of Classics. Let's have a good session. We got some flipping Luke's coffee, if you know, man. Some Indiana shit. Then we got Classics here inside the fucking parking lot. I'm just gonna drink this a little bit more, and then probably finish it before going in there. It's about to be 7 a.m. or it's 7 a.m. now, so it's a good time. I can be here for a while. I don't have to do anything till like noon, so we got time to just be relaxed and just move around. And I'm going to try to burn a lot of calories. So I want to be in a huge deficit. Lowest weigh-in, 184.6 yesterday. That was a huge jump. I was at like 189 on Monday, post 4th of July. And then 2 days after, both days, 187. And then yesterday, 184. And then yesterday, I had about 300 less calories than usual. So I could be at a lower weigh-in now. But, my crazy self and stuff about calories and eating, I do get some anxiety when I do go travel and stuff, and I'm out of my routine, and I don't have my scale. Is it a healthy thing? I don't know. Probably not. But especially when I'm in a caloric deficit, if I'm in just maintenance or bulking, I wouldn't care as much. But since I'm in a deficit, and I want to stay in that deficit, I'm gonna try to burn a hella calories today. Like try to go over 1,000 calories just to be in the gym, which is a lot. So maybe that's why my knee's been irritated the last couple of days from the treadmill, from walking. But yeah, man, working through these injuries, working through these pains, right? I found that functional trainer, like I said yesterday, so I'm gonna definitely book a couple of sessions, man. It's definitely needed for my mental health for sure, because there's something about not being able to functionally move, especially at my age, functionally move properly and lift weights heavy and be strong, right? At my age. So there's definitely a lot of mental state, not just physical, but a lot of mental, you know, issues that can cause from these injuries or these lack of mobility, right? So I'm gonna definitely hire that guy, find all the points, maybe book like 3 sessions, and then just start getting in a huge habit of doing these movements at home, at the gym, at home, at the gym, and hold myself accountable so I can proceed later in this year, because I have it written down in my goals, to get out of fucking pain, bro. I gotta get out of pain. It's been since 2022. It's 2026. That's 4 years of being in pain. And it's only gotten worse. Not bad. It's not like, but it's only gotten worse. It's for sure only gotten worse. So let's get in there quick. Stop the yapping. And I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, sit here for a little bit, and then go inside. All right, cool. Got the machine all set up here, so I'm gonna do 3 sets here. Glad I used the one in St. Augustine, because this has always been here, but I was like, how do you use this? So I know how to use it now, and it doesn't feel too bad on the back of the knee, so that's good. So we'll do 3 good sets here, and then keep it moving into reverse hypers, and then we'll do some upper back. The sensation of the burn you feel on the lower back, it's really good. Way better than a hyperextension, in my opinion. A hyperextension. Yeah, hyperextension, yep. Thinking of reverse hypers. Alright, here we go. One of my favorite movements as of right now. Reverse hypers. Just doing it. Just doing those hyperextensions. And now just once I have these reverse hypers, the lower back is like pretty loosened up. Like, does not feel bad at all. I can literally feel like a burning sensation of like blood flow in that area. So that's why I love those two machines, because it puts more weight on that lower back instead of doing it just the hyperextension on the traditional or the reverse hyper on the traditional this hyperextension machine, because it's not as much resistance compared to doing this one or the one I just did. Alright, we'll make this the last set. I want to be moving around the machines today, so I just don't want to be stuck staying at one machine. I might do this after post as well. So walk out of here feeling as best as possible. So the only thing with the first hypers, it's how to breathe. Your whole body's pressing on you. I love this movie. Totally tear this machine. The leg part where you put your legs resting, fucking, it's going back and forth. So I almost felt like I was gonna go into the ground with the weights. But for some reason, when I did the one in St. Augustine, it felt heavier with 2 plates than this one right here, but it's technically like the same thing. Maybe the angle's a little bit shifted different. All right, composition is smack-a-lack fire with the flag right here in the background. Now the feeling on this machine feels great. Now with 2 plates, I'm not sure how it's gonna feel, but with the 1 plate of warming up felt really good. I might drop set it. All right, now let's get into the chest. I mean, the juice is starting to wear out, so time to go into chest now. We did 3 great back movements, mostly all rowing, nothing really hold downs, no like lat hold downs, but mostly just movements that would thicken up the back, right? I was thinking about doing some cables, chest, but since that knee is kind of buggy, I'm gonna stick with just movements that are not focused on any type of lower body. But I guess the hyperextensions were, but you know what I mean. Just focusing on the upper body movements, trying to lay off this leg. And I gotta figure out what I want to do for leg day. You know, what's my leg days gonna look like? Is it just gonna be good girls and nut smashers? I'm not sure, but let's get into this.
I feel like this is a good first movement. Just getting some flies in, opening up that chest, warming up them joints and shoulders. Now this machine, very old school Nautilus machine. Oh, very old school, but it feels good. So. Alright, last movement. I'm toasted now. There's some dips, 3 sets. I call that a wrap.
All right. That is a wrap. Oh. Wrap for today, man. Let's get the settings right. All right. Wrap for today. Today's session. A little better. Good session today, man. It feels really good being like in a gym like this. Like, 'cause you got all this like really high quality equipment and there's so much variety. I don't know. It's just a different type of vibe compared to like a public, a normal box, big public gym, It's just a complete different vibe. It's very generic. There's no character to it. There's no vibe to it. It's just like, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. So it feels really good and motivational to, train at a real gym. And I was here for fucking 3 hours. It's 10:32. I got here, I think, 7 a.m. But overall, great session. We definitely did chest and back right. 3 different machines for both chest and back. Felt really pumped. Also did some leg raises. And I also did this old school ab machine of having a rest pad on your chest and then just crunching down. That felt really, really good on the core, and that also I think felt a little relief from the lower back. So overall, very happy with today's session. Today, the knee definitely is tight. It's not the kneecap itself, but in the back of the knee, there's something there that is causing the need to stay tight because my body doesn't want it to fully move. So I did walk on the treadmill for 35 minutes on a 15 incline at 2.5 speed. But I could be feeling this later today. Right now I don't feel too bad, but once I get out of the car, I'm going to be stiff in that knee. So I might go walk outside just for a little bit, just a normal walk compared to on a 15 incline on a consistent 2.5 speed the whole time. But very happy, content with what I did today. Great pump. Felt pretty strong, especially with those back movements. Felt good. Chest movements was more so just really pumping up the chest. Not really heavy weight at all, but really pumping up the chest. And that felt great. And I'm definitely looking leaner for sure. Just not the haircut and the shave. I definitely am getting a little bit leaner. New low weigh-in yesterday. I think today could have been a new low weigh-in. I'm not sure. But, I'm just going to keep on grinding. Get down to that 180. That's my goal. I want to get down to 180. And if I get down to 180, I'm going to start chilling. I'm going to get down to 180, a consistent 180. So maybe like a 178, 182. But really make sure I'm in that 180 range. And once I'm there, I'm not going to be going too crazy. I'm going to make sure I still burn my calories, still do my cardio. so I don't gain any weight, but I want to start really then focusing on these functional patterns and movements with this trainer, so then I can do it on my own and then get out of this route, because that's one of my goals for the end of this year, is to be fully out of pain. I shouldn't be 29 and waking up with an achy back, achy hips, knee. This does make sense. So, when I was 18 playing football, being in car crashes every day basically, I felt better then almost, and stronger than I do now at 29, just going to the gym. Doesn't make any sense, right? I can, like 2017, my second year, or first year of college, I guess, kind of. I fucking squatted 405 for 3 on the bar. Today, I can't, no, my knees all messed up. I can't even squat. So there's stuff the formula is not correct, Again, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not a power lifter. I just love the gym, as a kid. Since I was like 13, my dad brought me in the basement. We started lifting weights. It's kind of whatever. And then right around 15, I started really then falling in love with the gym. So then I just wanted to do bodybuilding movements and, do all that. But I stopped doing like the real functional stuff that you need to do so you can do those movements and look great, but also look great, feel good, and be able to move good, moving good, looking good while you're moving. But, you can be looking great, but look like an idiot walking down the street because your back's so stiff, your knee hurts, so you're like limping and it just doesn't look right. But if you can functionally move properly and you look great, then you're doing something really correct. So, really good session. Happy to be home for this weekend. I am going to be back home in 2 more weeks. I'm going to be back here for possibly 2 to 3 weeks, for sure 2 weeks, but possibly an extra week. So I already bought a monthly pass here for that, and I'm happy for that, man. So happy to be training here consistently for 2 weeks, possibly 3. So I'm going to have a good time training here, and then it's going to be good vibes being able to record every day in here. So, yeah, guys. So, laters.